This was not the video that I was going to do today, folks. This was not the video. But we have a lot to talk about. Is TRISHA Paytas copying Moses and Trisha? Are they copying Ethan Klein and Hila? I'm going to put that out there. I already know what you're going to say. You're reaching. This is a reach. Oh, my God. Hold on. Moses, can you have me a water with the pH balance of 8.5 or higher? Thank you so much. So this video got posted. You know me, I clock at the house. This video got posted. It very much looks like the photo that Hila posted, and I guess Ethan Klein posted on the H3H3 podcast channel. It looks very interesting. When you look at them side by side, it does look like Trisha copied the H3, thumbnail with the baby Theodore. Okay, which is a respectful, beautiful name as opposed to Aquaman. I think Aquaman's a stupid name. I'm gonna tell you why. Aquaman, it's like if I had a job and I had a resume and it said Aquaman, I'd be like, girl, bye. This is fake, clickbait. I can't take you seriously with a name like Aquaman.
Elvis and Malibu are unorthodox, but ultimately cute and like I see these working as names. Aquaman is frankly exploitive. They are exploiting that child for social credit, for attention, and it's disgusting.
Well, what's the
Aquaman is not a fucking name to raise your.
He's not even a great superhero.
But what if the dad is water?
The worst.
He's the worst superhero.
That's the real. That's the real.
Like,
And
why are you
also-
doing that to your kid?
That's the thing that I know. Nobody likes Aquaman.
Everyone
That's what-
hates
exactly.
Aquaman.
Literally the lamest
The
hero.
Justice League makes fun of him, like, go swim with the fish.
Yeah,
You're
why
not
don't you go
included in
fuck
the
a fish,
meetings.
weirdo?
Yeah, for sure.
You know, the Aquaman-esque character in The Boys has sex with octopus.
And he's the laughing stock.
Spoiler.
He's the
dude,
laughing
come on.
stock.
Yeah,
Are
I
you,
get killed.
just upset you didn't name Bruce Batman?
I'm sorry, did I name my child Batman? What is this comparison exactly, AB?
I said,
What's
are
my
you just-
child's name?
I said, are you just upset that you didn't name
my child
Bruce
what?
Batman?
No, I'm not upset I didn't name my child Batman. His name is Bruce, which is a completely fucking... I did not name my kid after Batman. And even if I did, his name is Bruce, which
You guys
is
trying to start the Justice League or something?
I don't even want to see you. I'm just saying. I don't got time for that. It's stupid. Like, your name can also, help you get a job. It can also work against you. Just saying. Even especially if you have a good last name like Rockefeller or something like that. A good last name. People forget that. Like what a good last name is? Like Klein. Like that's a good prestigious last name. And when you think of like Hochman, I don't know. Is that a good last name? You let me know. Paytas. It's different. But anyways, all that to say this. I'm going to keep it real, guys. I already know y'all going to be angry in the comments. I already know Miranda Pillsbury from Atlanta, Georgia. You're going to have a lot to say down there in the comments, but y'all accuse me of deleting comments where? Why would y'all accuse me of deleting comments when I can't even get a comment to save my life? I can't even get a like on this video to save my life. I can't even get in the algorithm on YouTube to save my life. Damn. How many clickbait tiles I gotta do to get someone to click on my video? Damn, just leave a like, leave a comment. Damn. So anyways, I'm gonna keep it real, guys. Every woman that I have seen in my life, when they have a baby, they always hold it at the hospital and take a picture. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if I had a baby and I was at the hospital, I would be like this too. Make sure you add a little filter to it and, put the camera up a little higher so it looks skinnier. You know what I'm saying? Then you post it on the Facebook, get 11 likes. That's what people do it, right? You do it for the people to comment and stuff. Attention. So anyways, so Trisha posted this picture, right? It looks similar to Hila's picture, but what I'm trying to say is that most women, when they have their baby, they have that. This is the standard, look, I had a baby. Okay, I'm at the hospital. This is that picture. It's almost like when they show the ultrasound thing. It's the same gig. But this is where I'm going to shift gears here, because when you know the lore of Trisha Paytas and what she had to say about Hila Klein, the nasty thing she said about Hila Klein.
Don't talk about me on the podcast. All I said was you should have the guest. He's like, we can't mention Hila. She doesn't want me to talk about, oh, she's too good for a fucking podcast. Even though we were talked about, they never once consulted me at the beginning of the spring. She has a fucking podcast. I brought life to the fucking H3 channel, but oh, Hila's too fucking good to even mention her name. I said nothing bad. I said like, oh, we should have her as a guest or whatever. Like that. Don't even mention Hila. She doesn't want to be talked about. Fucking.
Okay.
I literally don't care. Literally, I don't want to come back because I really fucking hate her.
So she always making comments about the family and how
I wasn't. That wasn't it. I said, oh, Hila should be a guest on the podcast. And you're like, don't fucking mention Hila. She's the one we talked about. Oh, a fucking queen. You guys can talk about my shit all the time, but her, don't fucking mention her name. Dumb fucking bitch.
Okay.
I think we should just end it, honestly.
Yeah, I think so too.
She's such a fucking bitch.
She's not.
And you are too. And you're a fucking cunt.
You
have no fucking backbone.
All right, you should leave. We'll talk later. Yeah, you should get out.
I am going, but I'm not talking.
She said some really mean things to Hila, right? How she feels about Ethan Klein, okay? And then you got the drama that just happened when Ethan Klein posted his statement on Instagram about how he feels about Moses, Hawkman, and Trisha and how they'll never do frenemies again. Which I always thought to myself, like, Trisha lost that bag, like, for real. Even if she didn't like Ethan, it's a job. And times are tough right now. I can't get a like to save my life, much as super thanks. And I think she should have been like, you know what? This is a good show. I'm going to do it for the people. I may not see eye to eye for this person. And that's what made the show great. It was, they didn't always get along. But anyways, I digress. I don't want to talk about that. What I want to talk about is that once you know the lore of Trisha and what she did to Hila and Ethan and stuff like that, and the cast members on the show, then when you see this pop up, it does come across like, was she trying to be shady? Is she shading Hila in this photo? Is she shading Ethan Klein? And listen, I see it like Chanel. I see both sides. I see both sides like Chanel. I can see it as, it's just a standard photo. Don't think too much into it. But I also see the other side of it. It's like, well, she has been shady to Hila and Ethan and the whole show. And here we go. Is she copying the thumbnail? And so once you see it like that, then you're like, okay, if it's a normal person who posted it, who doesn't know, okay, I get it. It's just a standard. And so, first of all, shout out to Teddy Fresh. Ooh, look at this shirt. I also got another one here. I think I talked about this on my Tiki Talkie, but I'm going to take this one out. I got another one. Look. Wow. Look. Oh, this is a long sleeve? Oh, it's about to get real cold down here. You know, this is perfect. You know, at nighttime, it gets real chilly. Let's sip into one of these. Thank you so much, Teddy Fresh. The quality, I'm telling you, you know when people always say that? It's not until you actually feel it and you know what I'm talking about. The quality of this stuff is amazing. Colors are nice. Thank you. Not sponsored, but thank you. I got it in PR. I also got other things in PR too I want to show you real quick. Also, thank you to CosRx. They sent me some new moisturizers that they got. I know this brand because I see this one a lot at department stores. So when I was like, oh, I'm familiar with it. Just like I'm familiar with Teddy Fresh because they're amazing. Anyways, do I think... Listen. Oh my God. I made a video. Let me see if I can pull it up here because I was actually quite shocked by the things I saw, right? And let me show you this video I made. I posted on TikTok. Immediately got over 10,000 views. Okay? And in this video, I'm just bringing awareness and they're talking about Ethan Klein and what he had to say about TRISHA Paytas. Okay, hold on. And then, you know, I just point out the stuff that he said on the Instagram story. Well, in the comment section, oh my God, y'all had a lot to say. Here we go. Somebody said, Zombie said, he crashes out every time she has a baby. That got 1,000 likes. Then Sam said, Ethan loves throwing a tantrum every time is happy and thriving. I guess she meant Trisha, but she didn't put it on there. Sophia said, Ethan Klein, oh, Trisha just had a baby. How can I make this about myself? So sad that this is how her kid's uncle talks about their mother. Moses' mom is getting a ring ASAP. Yeah, I know that part. Here we go. Love bug. People do have children after being told they are infertile. Sounds like he is upset for other reasons. No. Because listen, I think Trisha has said before that she couldn't have babies due to all her hookups and stuff.
Ethan Klein is obsessed with Trisha Paytas. I'm sorry for you to come online and say that she was lying about her infidelity like you have a punani. How the fuck? How do you know what was going on with her body? Like, girl. Like, ever since the internet started giving Trisha Paytas grace because she actually shown that she can mature and be a grown-ass adult, people started loving her. So now that his views are low because whatever their little podcast was a flop, and now no one is on his page looking for him anymore. Now he's over here trying to hate on Trisha, because that's the only time he gets views on his page. You're a loser, Ethan, whatever your name is. Leave Trisha alone. Mind you, this is the same man, I think like a few months ago, I don't know how, it was recently, you was just online talking about how much you miss Trisha, how Trisha's this, Trisha's that, how love you, Team Trisha. Girl, fuck you.
You know, or something like that. I think I remember that. Could be wrong. Ethan is in love with Trish and he can't have her, said Harley Quinn 87. That name is everywhere. TikTok 2828. So all the infertile couples that get pregnant after adoption are liars too. Here we go. Cars said, she literally said she had to have a procedure to clear her tubes. Zena Marie, she had something to say. She said, he desperately needs to keep her name in his mouth because it's what pays his bills. You know what? Ethan Klein doesn't need views. He gets views. But all I'd say this is that people in the comment section, they seem to just be like upset with what Ethan posted about Trisha. But here's where it gets personal because they don't know what he knows. It's almost like whenever you see someone get upset and crash out and throw something across the room and you're like, oh my God, what a bad person. What's going on here? But like, you don't know what it took for that person to get to that situation. You know what I'm saying? So when I see Ethan Klein say stuff about Trisha and Moses, it's like, you don't know what it took him to get to that part for him to be like, you know what? You know what? It's like that. But from the outside looking in the comments here, they don't see it that way. I'll just read another one. Oh, Casey said he's right. Queen Energy said, Ethan, the child was just born. Give him a chance to be a dad to his newborn before you start poking the flames. My freaking goodness. Like that. Snoopy, I didn't know Snoopy. And it actually has a little Snoopy logo. Snoopy said he never stops. Can't stand him anymore. And he goes on and on like that. But anyways, I can't wait to see what Ethan Klein has to say further. I highly doubt that Trisha or Moses are going to respond. And I'm pretty sure people's moms are going to get involved and there'll be phone calls coming in and stuff like that. But let me know what you guys think about that drama. I can't wait to see what you guys have to say about stuff.
Remember when she came on Frenemies and straight up lied about having fertility problems for clout? Yeah, that's what's happening. Trisha straight up lied for clout about being infertile and actually got mad at me and caused a whole scene when I announced that Hila was pregnant when she was perfectly capable of having babies, and now she's pregnant with her third baby.
The title was like pregnancy announcement, which is, I'm happy to talk about the pregnancy.
We talked a lot about the pregnancy here.
But it wasn't the pregnancy announcement. H3 Live was. It's your guys' thing, which I'm happy to talk about. I'm happy for you guys, but to say like, oh, we don't recycle things, it's like, you know, you do, and it's fine, but I don't make it the same title because it's not an announcement. We're talking about your pregnancy.
I wouldn't say recycling. It's a different conversation.
The original one was Trisha's gonna, like, something, it doesn't have to be about me, but I'm just saying, like, the fact that it's a pregnancy announcement, again, when it's not a pregnancy announcement, because I'm not pregnant. You know what I mean? We're talking about your guys' pregnancy. It wasn't an announcement. You announced it on H3 Live.
Oh, you thought that people would think it was about you being pregnant?
Of course it was. Not. It's just like, I watch H3 Live. I don't want to talk about it on Frenemies. Like, if we're being honest,
well, we were going to talk about Hila being pregnant, obviously.
Of course.
Yeah.
But the title has to be pregnancy announcement.
I don't see why that's a problem.
It's not an announcement. You weren't announcing it.
Okay, so Hila's pregnant, and I'm talking about it with Trisha. Would you prefer that?
I'm excited. I love it. And yeah. And I also wish Frenemies would come back too, as well too. Anyways, love you guys so much. Mwah. Rich Lux, and I'm out.